Hello again and welcome back to The Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Beacon, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. This week we introduced a second book that is right in the exact same vein as our source book for this sermon series, Unoffendable, a book by Brant Hansen. The second book is entitled The Bait of Satan by John Bevere. Now that's a pretty provocative title. I'm going to unpack it real briefly for you today. But first I want to read a couple verses that get us into the Spirit. Out of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, we are told to be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. So get this idea of a big cat hunting. This is the imagery that we are given in 1 Peter of our enemy, the devil, Satan. And the author of our second book breaks down the Greek in Luke 17, verse 1, as the stage for his entire writing, his entire conversation. In one version, one biblical version of Luke 17:1, Jesus is talking to his disciples and he says, "It is impossible that no offenses should come." In the NIV, it says it this way: things that cause people to stumble are bound to come. Offenses are going to come. Things that cause people to stumble are bound to come. Jesus is making a promise to the disciples here. And the Greek word for both offenses in the first version or things that cause people to stumble speaks to the part of a trap where the bait is set. So again, we've got this imagery of a roaring lion, a prowling lion, on the prowl, looking for people that he can devour. And then this idea of a trap. And the things that cause us to stumble, offenses, are the bait on that trap. And so one of the things that allow a fish to swim another day, or a mouse to skitter a little bit longer, is if they can avoid the trap. And one of the ways that they avoid the trap is by not taking the bait. And what our author is saying is the bait that our enemy, the devil, is using to trap us is offense. And when we take the bait and we are offended and we take all that negative spirit into us and we hold on to resentment and we hold on to anger, we have taken the bait and our enemy, the devil, is about to pounce. And so one of the ways that we can navigate this earth in a more healthy way, in a more Christ-honoring way, in a more godly way, is to resist the temptation of the bait of offense and to not be offended. Well, we're going to continue this conversation over the next few days. Hope you'll join us. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.